Hi there, it's Blackbright. I'm just doing a quick video because I was just sent this piece of news and I cannot keep it to myself. It is just too, I don't even know what to say. Anyway, for those who are passing for the first time, I'm Blackbright, broadcasting out the UK. Welcome to subscribe, share, like, and whatever. But basically, Benjamin Netanyahu, he is proposing to put social distancing chips in children before they go back to school. I mean, apparently it's a bit like the car sensors, like if you get too close to a car, an alarm goes off. This is the microchip in Israel that they're proposing to put in children so that they don't get too close together. They stay 2 meters apart. If they get any closer than 2 meters, it goes off. Have you heard of anything so ridiculous? And the thing is that they're saying it's going to be inserted in children. So what does that mean? When they grow up with it, so that they will never ever be able to get more than 2 meters apart from anyone? It doesn't say about the long-term implications. It doesn't say whether they inject it in or they can take it out or what. It just says Benjamin Netanyahu, can't pronounce his name, proposes to microchip children who return to schools and kindergarten as coronavirus lockdown is lifted. Wants to use the technology to help adjust a new routine post-lockdown. The technology has not been used before, but he wants to start it on kids first. Sensors will go off when children get too close to each other. They're called distance sensitive microchip. Not sure what the information the microchip contains, but some safeguarding experts are concerned that paedophiles with cyber knowledge could hack and stalk children. Netanyahu thinks it's fine as long as because it doesn't violate privacy. So does that mean children will never be able to hold hands, will never be able to hug each other, will never be able to sit next to each other on a bench and have a conversation? I mean, this social distancing is getting a bit much. How long is it supposed to last? Why you'd feel the need to microchip a child? Let it be the adult's responsibility. They can seat them in enough, within the 2 meters apart. What about a brother and sister? Are they going to microchip them so the two, because the thing is that are they going to microchip siblings? Because siblings will be associating with other children. So does that mean even siblings won't be able to sit next to each other? What does it mean? I have never heard anything so ludicrous in all my life. I mean, what next? This social distancing thing to me, it seems as though it's becoming a ploy to separate and segregate humans from each other. That's what it's beginning to sound like. I think this is more than what we think it is. I don't think this is about the coronavirus at all, because if they're thinking about putting microchips in children to keep them 2 meters apart, what does that mean for adults? And I'm just wondering how they're going to microchip them, and if they take it out after it's a certain age. I mean, of course, there's people who are saying it's a violation of human rights and they can't do it and blah, blah, blah. So there is some kind of stuff going on to prevent it from happening. But just the thought of it, vulnerable children who don't have, who don't have a choice. And it almost seems like the parents don't have a choice. But there again, that is what's happening, isn't it? We're all having our freedom of choice taken away under the guise of this pandemic. I mean, the Coronavirus Act, it speaks for itself. We won't have no freedom of choice. Under the Coronavirus Act, all our human rights are null and void. They do not exist. So this is just another example in a different part of the world. And I'd share it with you. And that's all for now. Bye-bye.